Fun size. Fun size. Fun size.
Well, there is a big yellow peanut.
Yeah.
A big yellow peanut man.
Yeah.
Laying on smaller M&M peanuts who don't have faces.
That is a little disturbing if you really sort of dissect the M&M universe there.
Agreed.
Welcome to Fun Size. This is the candy competition podcast where we pit two similar candies head-to-head against each other and determine which one you should grab in the candy aisle.
I'm Billy Scafuri.
And I'm Adam Lustick.
And today's candies are M&M's Peanut versus Goobers.
M&M Peanut is like, they're on the Mount Rushmore of candies.
I think that Subways in New York City have made me change how I call these candies.
Why?
Well, I always called them peanut M&Ms.
Me too.
But when kids would sell them, like, hey, my basketball team is selling these candies.
Yeah.
I got Twizzlers, I got Starburst, I got M&M's Peanut.
Peanut.
Yes.
M&M's
Today's candies are M&M Peanut versus Goobers.
Goobers.
And to be clear, Adam, this is not Goober.
No. This is not Goober, the peanut butter and jelly swirl that we have so often talked about on No Joke.
Yes.
This is Goober. Nestle's Goobers.
Adam, tell the listeners why the peanut M&M's versus Goobers is a logical competition.
Well, I feel like they're similar in size. They're both sort of like coin-sized.
But the primary thing, peanut-based.
Peanut-based. They're peanut-based.
They're both
and they're
peanut-based.
both ideal movie snacks.
Right.
Right.
So as a reminder of how we play this game, they will be judged on 4 categories.
That's right.
Packaging.
Yep.
Presentation.
Correct.
Taste.
Yep.
And risk.
Risk.
And if there's a tie, we will then go to the handful challenge.
That's right.
Mouthful of nuts. Mouthful of peanuts is on the table today, folks.
If you're lucky.
Let's get right into it.
Okay.
Packaging.
Alrighty.
Adam, grab the Goober.
Just intuitively.
I will grab the M&M Peanut.
Okay.
Adam, tell me about the Goober packaging.
Well, I really like this right off the bat.
Colors?
It's a rectangular blue box,
Okay.
sort of light blue, I would say almost a royal blue background, with kind of a gold and darker navy blue diagonal stripes sort of bifurcating the box. Goobers is in kind of a sort of a golden brown sort of ombre lettering that says Goobers in sort of half cursive.
Dare I say peanut colored?
Yeah, oh, good call. That's correct.
Yep.
Peanut colored.
Peanut colored. You don't see a peanut coloring.
Because it looks like coffee stained teeth. I would say it looks like if white teeth that have been stained.
That's true.
I would say.
I don't think I've ever called something peanut colored before. That was actually really satisfying.
Yeah, this is peanut colored.
Okay, so Goobers is in a peanut colored font.
Peanut color font. It says Nestle milk chocolate, fresh roasted peanuts.
Fresh roasted.
Fresh roasted.
I'm skeptical. That feels like a bit of a lie on the packaging.
Yeah, exactly.
Fresh roasted. That thing has been in the box for months.
But if that is like a very nice for it, like fresh roasted peanuts feels nice to sort of think about.
I don't know. Feels like I could use a definition. What constitutes fresh roasted? It feels like there needs to be rules behind if you're going to call something fresh roasted.
Define fresh.
Okay, define
Roasted,
fresh.
please. And then the only real image that we have on the box here is essentially a chocolate soup, or
Yes.
I might even say like a hot spring of chocolate that's being kind of swirled about, and peanuts are ostensibly being tossed into the chocolate soup. Some are now totally covered in chocolate themselves, and some are raw peanuts that are about to be
That looks
drowned.
like, to me, this chocolate swimming pool that you
Yes.
discussed.
Yes.
Do you remember when you were a kid and there'd be an above-ground swimming pool and you and your friends would all go around the edge and go as fast as you can, and then all of the pool floaty toys would then go to the middle?
Correct.
That's what's happening on the cover of the Goobers box.
That's precisely it.
There is a fun pool whirlpool
Yeah.
of chocolate.
Yes.
Peanuts are being swirled in the middle
Correct.
of that, the Goobers packaging.
Exactly correct.
Okay.
Well said.
Let's move on to M&M Peanut.
M&M's peanut.
This is in a fun bag, Adam.
It is in a fun bag.
We're all very familiar with the peanut M&Ms that come in a box.
Yes.
You know, the movie theater box.
Yes.
This, I would say, is closer to a Ziploc.
Yeah,
A baggie.
yeah.
I wouldn't even say it's a bag of M&Ms. This is a proper baggie.
It's a baggie.
Yeah.
It's got its own unique shape.
Again, to be clear, this is not the Halloween fun size.
Nope.
Do you know that very papery?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Where it rips so easy.
Come on.
Peanut M&M.
Something satisfying about the rip as well, but this is different.
This is a proper Ziploc.
Yeah.
It's got a reusable zipper.
Yeah.
Says it right out the gate. But here's what we need to know about the peanut M&Ms.
Yes.
And all of their packaging and, frankly, branding.
Yes.
The M&M characters.
Yeah, they're fully anthropomorphized, those M&Ms.
At this point, M&M's doesn't mind if you learn to love the characters and then toss them in your mouth.
How have they not been a television show already? It's just a weird sort of hole in American culture.
That's
Anyway,
true.
Yeah.
Well, there is a big yellow peanut.
Yeah.
A big yellow peanut man.
Yeah.
Laying on smaller M&M peanuts who don't have faces.
That is a little disturbing if you really sort of dissect the M&M universe there.
Agreed.
Some are anthropomorphized and they use others who... Are those dead?
Yes.
Are those dead M&Ms?
That is a little cryptic.
Yeah.
I think I already know based
Yeah.
on that one fact. We have
Yeah.
a happy peanut M&M laying on faceless peanut M&Ms.
And if I could just make a petty color note,
Yes.
the bag itself is yellow. I would have made the sort of lead M&M anything but yellow.
Go on the color wheel and see what's opposite yellow.
Purple.
There is a yellow peanut on this yellow bag.
I would just make any other choice there. I
Okay.
mean, like, I get the color uniformity, but the M&M has disappeared a little bit.
I'm not
into the
mad
bag.
at how fun they're trying to go for, but I think they made a lot of bad choices, namely the one M&M sleeping on all of the other M&Ms.
Is the lead M&M holding something in his or her hand?
No, he's just presentational.
Oh, here we are.
Check out the packaging.
Here we are.
He's basically saying, hey, Billy and Adam,
Yeah,
I know that we're on the Fun Size podcast.
Yes.
Check out the packaging. That's what his extended arm and wide open hand are telling us.
Behold.
Adam, based on the packaging, do you have a preference?
I gotta tell you, there's something I really like about the functionality of the Ziploc and about the reusableness of it.
So does that get your vote?
In practice,
Yes.
I actually prefer the practical design of M&Ms.
Okay.
In design, I much prefer peanut-stained Goobers.
So is that your vote? Because my vote is Goober.
Is Goober. I'm gonna go Goober as well.
Goober?
I'm gonna go Goober as well.
Really?
I just think it's a little cleaner. I just don't like the M&M lying on other dead M&Ms. It's
I
a little
think so
disturbing.
too. Yep.
It's a little disturbing.
All right, so congratulations to Goober. You frankly surprised me. We're opening up the packaging.
Upset.
We're going into presentation.
we're going
Adam,
into
remind the listeners what presentation
So
is.
presentation is just the raw nude candy body itself out of the packaging if you walked by a table and saw it on a paper towel. Just-
Adam, I would say that we've done like 6 or 7 episodes
Yeah.
of Fun Size now. The biggest fan favorite moment is you calling candies the nude candy body.
nude candy body.
Nude Candy Body has stood out. We've received multiple emails. Our friends Jesse and Dave have both come back and told us, hey, we love the presentation department because of the nude candy body.
I believe you said it first, and it made all of the sense in the world.
That feels like a you sentence. Nude candy body? It's good. I just want you to know that when we're
good.
talking about presentation and you saying nude candy body, it's great for branding.
It's good for branding.
Tell me about the Goobers nude candy body.
Okay, so this is very similar to the Raisinette, if you want to refer to one of our previous episodes. I mean, very, very, very similar. Little deer turdlets, some nice texture, not uniform whatsoever. I'm holding about a half dozen in my hand right now. Each are very individual, like snowflakes.
Would you know that that was a Raisinette or a Goober if it was sitting on a paper towel?
Definitely would not.
No specific choices on the presentation.
Absolutely not.
They
I would-
really just skipped over that.
Absolutely. I would almost assume that it was a Raisinette.
Okay.
So it looks identical to the Raisinette. Some are very, very small. Some are like 2 peanuts fused together in one.
Okay.
So there's fun in the variance.
Okay. I will say that my candies aren't that much different, except, come on.
Yeah, that chocolate candy coating. The candy coating of the M&M is America.
Yes.
That's America.
Everything should come with a thin candy shell.
like that's better.
I would love bread if it had a
Yeah.
thin candy shell.
Chocolate shell.
Yeah.
The M&M is just the bright sort of.
Yeah. Come on. We can try and get creative. We can try and stretch this into a
Forget
couple
it.
of minutes.
Forget
This is a
it.
true no-brainer.
This is a
runaway bride.
This is a route.
This is a runaway bride.
It's a route.
Yep. Winner of the presentation is a no-brainer.
M&M's
M&Ms.
peanut.
Easy.
Definitely no doubt about it.
Melange of colors.
Yeah, I'm holding deer turds in my hand.
Okay.
Yep.
Taste. Adam, this is why they are being compared.
Yes.
Because they are chocolate-covered peanuts.
Peanut-based.
So what do you even expect going into this category?
To me, the crunch is the X factor because I feel like if, we sort of noted about how quote unquote fresh these might be. I feel like if left in a box long enough, the Goobers. I feel like if left in a box long enough in a room temperature environment, the peanut will start to soften under the weight of the chocolate. I feel like it'll all become unitextured. What I'm looking for is a differentiation between the chocolate and the peanut texture-wise.
Let's see which one provides it. Should we toss one in?
Please.
Here we go.
we go.
Got to listen to us chew.
Goober. Okay. Solid crunch on the Goober. I
Really?
can definitely feel the differentiation. It's crunchier than I expected it.
Holy crap, I'm so surprised and happy for you.
It's crunch.
I'm not even joking.
yeah, it's
I had
cr-
zero expectations.
So
of
did
it.
I. I thought it was going to be a mushmouth.com, but this is crunchy. It's nice.
Is there when you keep saying crunchy?
I just feel like I just was afraid that it would be more like
Mushy.
Exactly, like peanut butter M&Ms. How it's like peanut sauce.
Kind of like the cookie dough bites episode.
Exactly.
Where
I
it was
was
a little
afraid of a-
sand.
I was
We don't
afraid-
want it to disintegrate, have structural integrity on the bite.
I was afraid of a Sandy Duncan.
Okay.
Okay, so
Sandy Duncan, the original grease.
exactly.
Unbelievable.
So
Wow.
I was a bit afraid that it was going to be sandy, but it's crunchier than I thought.
Okay.
It's a little more volatile.
Now that you've just had one, do you want to compare it to the M&M?
I would love to.
Here's what I'll say about the M&M.
Yeah.
The M&M's thin candy shell, it doesn't get enough attention.
Yeah.
It's not a chocolate-covered peanut.
No.
It is a peanut covered in a candy shell.
Candy.
That's a big difference.
Yeah.
That little crispy bite makes all the world.
It's going in. Oh, man. Oh, man. It's great. Yeah, I would say...
Is it the American flag?
This is the American flag. I would say that's a great point that you said, because with the peanut M&M, it simply is harder to decipher if the crunch is coming from the candy shell or the peanut.
Right.
Because texturally, it's very pleasing. There is a solid crunch, but is that the peanut or is the candy? And frankly, does it matter?
Here's something fascinating. That after I just had that goober, I think, and I'm kind of torn here, and okay, I think that the goober, if you want to taste peanut, if you are here for the peanut,
Yes.
if you want a peanut first snack, then the goober might actually deliver you what you want.
I think you're really onto something here.
But if you want the better tasting snack, the better tasting candy,
Could not agree with you more here, Bill.
I think that my vote goes for M&M
M&M
peanut.
peanuts and mine.
Right?
Definitely. Your apps, that is the perfect way to decipher it. Peanut
Yeah.
first. The goober, the peanut flavor comes through stronger. It's a little more organic,
Right.
peanutty feeling.
Yes.
The M&M, the candy coating overwhelms in an American way.
Yes.
In an American way.
Right. if you want a peanut snack,
Right.
get a goober.
That's right.
If you want a peanut tasting snack, get a goober.
No doubt.
If you want a peanut M&M, get a peanut M&M.
Absolutely. And that's going to be chocolate.
Okay.
Yep.
M&M peanut now in the lead 2-1.
2-1, winner.
My math is correct.
Absolutely.
Okay. Moving on to risk. Adam, I'll say
Okay.
this. We were sent these delicious candies
Yes.
by a listener of ours
Yes.
named Rana Othman.
Thank you so much, Rana.
Thank you, Rana. We got them last week.
Yeah.
We had already recorded a few episodes.
That's right.
So these sat in my cabinet in Southern California for a week.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not saying that my cabinet is a hot box.
No, but Southern California's a hot box.
Correct. And part of me feared that when I brought these to the studio today, of which they sat in my front seat of my car when I drove 10 minutes to get here,
Exactly.
they were going to be squishy.
Soup.
That's the biggest concern with any chocolate-based candy.
Meltability.
Front seat factor.
Straight up.
Can it survive the front seat? I gotta say, these both, just before we get into risk, these both survived the front seat factor.
Maintained full structural integrity. Each one it has not been melted or dented in the least.
So kudos right out the gate. Kudos to Goobers and M&M Peanut on that front.
Front seat factor passed. It passed that mini test.
Now, one of the things that keeps kind of coming up with us on past episodes
Yeah.
is back of the mouth
Back of the
factor.
mouth, yeah.
Will your mouth be sold out with candy that got jammed into the teeth?
I'm just going to put another goober in just in
By
real
all
time,
means.
just to see what's going on here.
Yeah.
Because I just need to revisit it. Yeah. Again, both of these candies, I'm not experiencing a lot of teeth stickage, only because I do feel like they have maintained such structural integrity. I feel like with the meltability comes the stickage. I feel like these are both very solid.
Yep.
I feel like these are going down real clean.
Yeah.
Really no tooth risk to my taste. I don't know if you're experiencing some tooth.
No real tooth risk.
No.
I'm also taking an M&M, no real tooth risk. I do remember in the movie Tommy Boy,
Yes.
David Spade picks up Chris Farley. He loves his new car. Chris Farley gets in it. Chris Farley gets in the car. He is eating peanut M&Ms naturally, and he accidentally spills all of the peanut M&Ms through the dashboard, and it's going to melt all inside his car. David Spade complains. He says something along the lines of like, "You spilled peanut M&Ms all over the dash."
Yes.
Chris Farley says, "Oh no, don't worry about it. They won't melt. They have a thin candy shell. I'm surprised you didn't know that."
Whoa.
Which actually comforts me now, as I think about it critically, that this will not melt. That peanut M&M will not melt, much like other chocolate-based candies. If Chris Farley told me so,
I can't believe that this exact issue was literally addressed in a Chris Farley movie. It's what we're exactly talking about.
which leads me to believe that if there was a risk, if the front seat factor did arrive for one of these two candies, M&M Peanut versus Goobers, I think that the higher meltability will probably happen to the Goober.
The goober. I totally agree with you.
Higher risk.
I think that's you can eat just on sort of like quick Malcolm Gladwellian like first glance.
Yes.
It just feels like goobers are
Sweaty?
Yep. They're sweaty. It just feels like they're on their way to melt it, even though they may not be, and
Yes.
they maintain structural integrity for millennia.
Yep.
The visceral feeling, I'm more nervous that that's going to melt and turn into a chocolate soup that gets all over my fingers and clothes.
I agree. So
I don't know.
if it's a sweaty presentation. It's a sweaty box.
It's a sweaty It's a little sweaty.
It's a little sweaty. We love the outside.
Love it.
We love the peanut-colored font.
Taste is delicious. It's good. It's a peanut first snack.
But if you're saying Malcolm Gladwell, first instinct, gut feeling.
M&Ms give me pleasure. Goobers make me a little nervous about the sweatability.
So
I'm being honest.
So is the winner then
I think so.
M&M Peanut on the
Peanut.
risk?
I think that's it.
And then the overall winner is, once again,
M&M Peanut. 3 categories to 1.
Are you surprised?
No. I'm not surprised.
Is there anything you were surprised about? I would say the one thing I was surprised about is that Goobers got one in.
Goobers got one and you thought it was going to be a sweep.
Yeah.
I mean, M&Ms are hard to beat. Peanut M&Ms specifically are hard to beat. They are almost a perfect candy in a way.
Yeah.
I mean...
I'll say this about M&Ms too. You want if I was a candy maker.
Yes.
If I was Billy Wonka.
Yeah.
Call me Billy Wonka for a second.
Yes.
Billy Wonka is making a candy.
Yes.
Sure, I'd be concerned about what the packaging looks like on the outside. Will people want to buy it instinctively? But what I'd be more concerned about is what is the experience like once they open it up and throw a couple in their mouth?
That's
and
right.
that seems to be what M&M's main priority is.
Exactly.
We want to make sure that the product will always be there. It won't make you feel nervous, won't make you feel risky. Goobers is sweaty. M&M's, you won for a reason.
Okay.
Simple as that.
Billy Wonka was his actual... I mean, like, it's funny to think that Billy Wonka was another name for Willy Wonka.
Bill Wonka was my dad's name.
Bill Wonka.
Bill Wonka. CPA.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think you're absolutely right. The brand name of the M&M is like, and just like, this is an example of like excellent, like branding gone right. It's just like what we expect out of our M&M, it never deviates.
Deliver.
It always delivers.
Right.
That's it.
I think next week's goal for Fun Size is to come up with a fun pun name for you.
Okay, good.
Bill Wonka is definitely my name moving forward.
Hilarious.
Bill Wonka. Well, for the Fun Size podcast, I'm Bill Wonka.
I'm Adam, friend of Bill Wonka.
And you'll be hearing me say Bill Wonka next week on the Fun Size podcast. We'll talk to you then.
Thanks for listening.
Fun size. Fun size. Fun size.